It is 830 AD. The city of Baghdad is the largest city on earth. Not Rome, not Constantinople, not Chang'an, Baghdad. In its famous house of wisdom Beit al-Hikmah, scholars from every corner of the known world are working side by side. Arabs, Persians, Christians, Jews, Zoroastrians, all translating, debating, discovering. While Europe is struggling through the early Middle Ages, when literacy is declining and cities are shrinking, Baghdad is performing surgery, building observatories, solving equations, and writing the world's first books on algebra, optics, and pharmacology. This is the Islamic Golden Age. And almost nobody in the Western world knows its real story. The Islamic Golden Age ran roughly from 750 to 1258 AD, 5 centuries during which Islamic civilization was the most scientifically and culturally advanced in the world. It began under the Abbasid Caliphate, which moved the capital of the Islamic world from Damascus to the newly built city of Baghdad in 762 AD. Caliph Harun al-Rashid and his son al-Ma'mun were obsessed with knowledge. Al-Ma'mun founded the House of Wisdom and sent scholars across the known world with a simple mission: find every book of knowledge that exists, bring it back, and translate it. They translated everything: ancient Greek philosophy, Aristotle, Plato, Euclid, Hippocrates, Archimedes, Persian astronomical tables, Indian mathematics, Syriac medical texts, all of it poured into Arabic. And in the process of translating, the scholars didn't just copy. They corrected, they extended, they discovered. Let's talk about what they actually invented. Algebra. The word itself is Arabic, from al-Jabr, meaning the reunion of broken parts. The 9th century mathematician Muhammad ibn Musa al-Khwarizmi wrote a book called Al-Kitab al-Muqtasar fi Hizb al-Jabr wal-Muqabala. We know it as the book that created algebra. His name, Latinized, gives us the word algorithm. Every computer program on Earth runs on a concept named after a scholar from Baghdad. Optics. The 11th century scholar Ibn al-Haytham wrote the Book of Optics, arguably the most important book in the history of science before Newton. He explained how vision works. He invented the scientific method, the idea that you test hypotheses with controlled experiments. He described the camera obscura. He correctly explained why the sky is blue. 700 years before Europeans independently reached the same conclusions. Medicine. Ibn Sina, known in the West as Avicenna, wrote the Canon of Medicine in 1025 AD. This was the standard medical textbook in European universities for 600 years. He described clinical trials, quarantine, and the idea that bodily secretions could spread disease, germ theory 600 years before Louis Pasteur. Astronomy. Islamic astronomers built the world's most sophisticated observatories. They measured the circumference of the Earth to within 180 kilometers. They calculated the length of a solar year to within 2 seconds. The names of most visible stars still carry their Arabic names today: Aldebaran, Betelgeuse, Deneb, Algol, Rigel, Vega. Every time an astronomer names a star, they are speaking Arabic. And hospitals. The Islamic world built the first true hospitals, not just places to die, but institutions with wards, pharmacies, outpatient services, and medical records. The Bimaristan in Baghdad, founded in 805 AD, had separate wards for different illnesses, a library, and paid medical staff. It is the direct ancestor of the modern hospital. Now, the myth that needs to be broken. The Islamic Golden Age is often taught as simply a period of preservation, as if Muslim scholars just stored Greek knowledge in a warehouse and handed it back to Europe during the Renaissance. This is wrong, and it is unfair. Islamic scholars did not merely preserve ancient knowledge. They transformed